Somebody read it aloud.
Oh. Ye are the salt of the earth.
Ye are what?
The salt of the earth.
Uh-huh.
But if the salt have lost his Savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men.
Now, ye. Who is ye?
You.
In this particular case, we have a person I said, that's me. I want to try to break down and tell you the type of salts that are available. There's many types. This is the one that we're most commonly, it should be an order, commonly familiar with, sodium chloride, table salt.
Yes.
And table salt does what? Y'all talk back to me because it's going to be table salt does what?
Yeah,
It gives flavor.
Yes, iodine.
Okay, now let me read. Because what salt does, and this is what if we are the salt, it enhances. So, let's say Kathy is a perfect individual, okay? But every now and then, Kathy has some faults. Now, do we enhance her faults as a salt of the earth? Or are we to help to enhance what she already has? Now, as a result, the salt of the earth is to enhance one another, enhance other people, and then also in enhancing doesn't mean, okay, we just want to make everything flavorful and everything good, but enhancing actually begins to cause a change. It's the same component, but it adds flavor. You use the term flavor, but it enhances it. It actually brightens it up. So if I'm at fault, if I'm walking in a fault-filled life, and I know that I'm walking in a fault-filled life, there's a need for the salt. I need to get some salt. I need some salt to enhance so that now I am no longer focusing and concentrating on my fault, to where now I will begin to move in the enhancement or walk as the salt of the earth. Now, when that happens, I no longer begin to have a desire for the things that are a part of my faults. When salt begins to enhance, the other thing that salt does, and here's a problem with it. I think I can say that. I'm not on videotape. Part of what happens with the so-called Christian is that if salt enhances, why is it that we are now letting other folks enhance us? In other words, if the Word of God is going to be our enhancement, if we're going to be the salt of the earth and everything else is enhancing us as opposed to we enhancing it, how can I say this? If your carrots turned into salt, but still tasted like carrots, it wouldn't be salt. If your salt turned into carrots or had the flavor of carrots, it would not be salt anymore. Because now it is taking on the flavor of a carrot. And what happens is that if we, as a Christian, are taking on the flavor of the world, y'all with me here? If we're taking on the flavor of the world, then consequently, then we can't honestly say that we salt. Anybody ever ate that imitation salt? Ain't that stuff nasty? I can't call no name brands because I could possibly be sued, but this stuff is nasty. But when you get real salt, and what happens is that when there is an imitation going on, it might seem like it wants to enhance, but it's really nasty. It's not unto God. And so the salt of the earth is going to enhance. But most of all, what the salt of the earth will begin to do is it will dominate. Let me just break it down to you real quick. You ever put too much salt in your food?
Yeah.
Yes.